Good afternoon, Ellie. It is Friday, September 23rd, and just when you thought we couldn't steal any more ideas from the Vlogbrothers, I begin a video like that. So what should I talk about in this video? Yet again, I have entered into the commitment of filming a video without a plan of what to talk about. So, likely it will include me rambling about nothing for several minutes. Yeah, you might want to just turn off now and go do something else, like check your Facebook, because this isn't going to be particularly interesting. In personal news, I have finished 2 of my exams, that are the first lot of exams that I have to do this year. Physics and chemistry, so that's good. I'm kind of like, about the physics one, but I feel pretty good about the chemistry one, which is the most important one. So, that's groovy. I entered a writing contest, which is the Writers' Week writing contest, and I've got a blog and stuff that has information about that. I'll put it down in the links. So yeah, basically I entered a contest, and on Monday the top 10 finalists out of like 60 entries, the top 10 finalists will be announced, and everybody will be able to vote on their favourite, so hopefully a lot of people like mine if it gets into the top 10. I really hope it does. So, who knows, I might be in with a chance of winning that. We don't know yet. National Novel Writing Month is coming yet again in November. I'm probably going to try and do that. I kind of failed miserably at Script Frenzy, which was a similar sort of project. That was in April, and that didn't go very well for me at all. So we'll see how it goes this time. I'm constantly messing with my hair. Don't know what to do with it. Oh yeah, I've heard that our audience has increased from me, you, my boyfriend, your friend, to a few other of your friends. So, groovy. I'm glad that someone else is watching this, otherwise it would be kind of pointless. I want to talk about art, because our English teacher is always saying things about literature as if it's a really objective thing. And, I mean, I guess maybe to a certain extent there is a line that you can draw between something being technically dreadful and technically good, but I mean, personally I'm of the opinion that art is something more subjective, and I know what I like, and other people know what they like, and that's fine. We don't have to argue about, is something better than something else. But, our teacher has been talking, like I said, about literature and everything, and he's been talking about the canon, which is basically the collection of authors and works that are pretty much respected by, you know, the literary establishment, and scholarly people so inclined towards literature. And by this canon, I mean things like Austen, Shakespeare, Dickens, Bronte sisters, and I'm not sure if I really agree that there is a kind of canon of things that are like really classic or really good, or that should be studied by literature students just because of how great they are. I think that there's a lot of stuff that people never get to hear about because it isn't included in this canon. It isn't mentioned alongside the names of people like Shakespeare. And I'm not sure if that's right. I'm not sure if the only literature you should ever really hear about or study at school is the literature that everybody considers to be the best. And I mean, during our conversations in English lessons, I've stated a few times that I think art is subjective, and you can't say that one thing is definitively better than something else. But then, on the other hand, I know which things I think are definitely like really bad. For example, Twilight. A lot of people love the series, and it's really technically poor. It's poorly written. It's just not good. And in a way you can kind of say the same thing about Harry Potter, which I do kind of like, but, you know, even I can acknowledge that it isn't like a technically brilliant series of novels. It's just something that allows children and even young adults to explore with their imagination. So I think the reader brings a lot to it. And I think I'm about to go off on a really weird tangent somewhere and lose what I'm trying to say. But basically, I just want to know, is art subjective? Okay, so I guess I'm just going to wrap it up for this video then, because I've babbled about nonsense and I've asked a seriously thoughtful question about art. And yeah, we'll see when we have time to post videos to each other and that kind of thing. But hopefully I will see you soon. Bye! I just feel myself getting my hair stuck in a tree.